This week we've got something special. Dylan's parents have flown out to caravan with us in the Grand Tetons.
They made it!
We met Dylan's family at the Bozeman airport and we loaded them into our van to drive to their rental camper van. We picked it up and we checked it out. It was a super nice camper van. It had 3 places to sleep as well as a bench for other people to sit in the back. So we loaded their stuff and headed down south through Yellowstone and towards Grand Teton National Park. On night 1, we were greeted with the most magical sunset as we settled into our camp spot in the park.
All right, we're on day 2 of caravanning with Dylan's parents. So far, so good. The only snafus so far have been their bed was hard to pull out, and then they got annoyed with all the space in their way, which happens to us literally every day. But they thought the bed was super comfy. They were like surprised at how comfortable it was, and they're like, this is way better than tent camping. So now it's time to go explore the Tetons. Check out that view behind me. We are about to go hiking, and we got the last spot in the parking lot, and everyone else is parked all along the road. So feeling like we have pretty good juju for this.
Dylan and I have been hiking all summer, but his family has not, so we started off on a moderate hike to Bradley and Taggart Lakes. It was magnificent, and we were even able to take a dip in the cool water. What a wonderful introduction to this park. That night, we had another wonderful campground in Coulter Bay, so we had some dinner and watched the sunset over Signal Mountain. The next morning, we woke up early to see the sunrise at Oxbow Bend before heading to one of the most popular areas in the park, Jenny Lake.
Woke up this morning to see the sunrise at 5:30, and now we are going to get a shuttle boat at Jenny Lake to our trail, which is 9 miles.
Not sponsored, but we also had this.
Not sponsored,
But
Again, we had another perfect day in Grand Teton National Park. The sun was out and the weather was just prime. We went on a hike through Cascade Canyon, which is one of the most popular areas in the park, and boy, was it sure stunning. Along the way, we saw rivers, beautiful mountains, and we even saw a hare with the zoomies. Of course, there's no better way to end this type of day than a dip in Jenny Lake. Later, we settled into a new campground on the southern end of the park.
When Dylan's family's here, we have to show them our favorite meal, spring rolls. Today we're going on the Delta Lake Trail. Dylan's dad's dropping us off, and the rest of us are going to try and conquer it.
Delta Lake is an incredibly steep hike up a mountain, and it's on an unofficial trail. But once you get to the end, you get to a magnificent turquoise lake, and this was probably my favorite hike I've ever done.
We finished our hike, and now we're going into town to get some $7 showers and clean up our gross bodies.
van life trial.
The shower at the rec center, way better than Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Back in Vinny, we were in the other van earlier, and we're gonna go explore some more of the park with our girl Vin. On today's van life journey, I'm teaching Jenny, Dylan's mom, how to turn on the propane to cook. So all you do is you take that off, then you lift this up. Oh,
Wait, this is still on.
exactly. Okay, that makes sense. So
You just pull it out.
this is how you get it up and out, and then lift this up, and then just turn the nozzle to the
like
right.
like with a grill.
Yeah, and then I'll just tell you when I'm ready. Okay.
Yep.
Ta-da! It's on. I got the poop challenge. Can you see? Not really, but. We're having a little picnic lunch.
We just finished it.
Yeah, we just ate it. Next to the library, and they're all getting the experience of working on the road.
Water picnic.
Today we're gonna get dinner at Bob.
Oh, and before that, we're gonna go whitewater rafting.
There we go.
And then we're free camping tonight.
Yeah, that's really exciting. We're taking them to find a free campground for the first time.
We're from Maryland, Baltimore.
New York. We're from Maryland too, kind
We're
of.
from Maryland, but we live in a van right now, so
They're from everywhere.
hanging out with us. They met up with us here.
We're caravanning.
The Snake River is a great place to go rafting. It's beautiful, and there's also wonderful rapids that you get to go through. We had such a magnificent time. We were all just laughing and enjoying ourselves. After rafting, we fueled back up with delicious Korean food.
First time filling up while Dylan's parents are here. We're at Shell gas station. We're gonna get water for free. They're gonna get water for free. It's such a fun experience. And their little small water tank getting filled up. Tonight we're going to find our first free camp with Dylan's parents. And in classic us fashion, it's dark out. So should be interesting and fun. Okay, we came to our spot. There is another van there. We're gonna level ourselves out and we're just gonna be neighbors for the night. Woke up this morning and their van won't start. So that's not good. So they're trying to figure it out now. They're all figuring it out, but the car isn't starting, so that's... Well, Dylan's parents were leaving them with a broken down car,
I'll be passing my water bottle.
and the three of us are off to town because Dylan has to work. So we're gonna sort of hope. They have no service, we can't reach them. We'll hope they figure it out. When we wanted to introduce Dylan's parents to van life, this is not what we meant. Dylan's parents, still stuck.
The thing is, the solution is so simple.
We think.
And I feel like they, oh yeah, if that's what it is.
But there's no service for them to
There's
look
no
it up.
service to them, so, but I'm hoping that in the next half an hour we'll just get a text eventually that's like, hey,
We made it.
we made it, we found the slot, or whatever. Or they're like, they just stared at long enough to figure it out.
All right, Dylan's parents have got the car started and they're on their way, so hopefully the problem is fixed. I'm not really sure. Okay, so their car was able to start again. No one knows what the problem is. They called lots of dealerships and it seems to be working, so we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed that it continues to work. We're at the library while Dylan's mom is doing laundry. So that is probably the most van lifey thing that's going on. She's at the laundromat doing our laundry for us, which we're very grateful for. Taking Dylan's parents to another free campsite tonight. This one's on a rougher road and it's supposed to be popular. So we're gonna see how this goes. We went up as a pilot car. The van's made it up. After a lot of teamwork and problem solving, we've got our shade structure going. a good day, other than Dylan's parents' car van not starting this morning, but we found the best campsite. We made a campfire, we made pies, and then we just did astrophotography.
We did it all.
We did it all. Now it's time to call it a night. A little sunrise from bed action. A little breakfast from bed action.
The first part of van life with Dylan's parents and sister was amazing. We got to see beautiful places, we had the best campgrounds, and it was truly magical. Although there were a few snafus, we made it work. So catch us next time and make sure to subscribe so you can see part 2 of caravanning with his family.